US President Trump said he is upset with Russian President Vladimir Putin and threatened to impose secondary tariffs on Russian oil if a truce with Ukraine is not done. Now, Trump, during a telephone call with NBC, said if Moscow obstructs his attempts to resolve this conflict in Ukraine, he will slap secondary tariffs within a month on all Russian oil ranging from 25% to 50%. NBC cited Trump saying that he was very angry about Putin's recent statements, proposing ways to install new leadership in Ukraine and sideline Zelensky altogether. Referring to Putin's suggestion for a change in leadership in Ukraine, Trump further added, and I'm going to quote Trump here, "You're not going to have a deal for a long time." Well, the US president also then went on to say that he was upset about it, and if a deal isn't made, he's going to put secondary sanctions on Russia. Trump added that he plans to speak to Putin this week to end the bloodshed in Ukraine. Now, since Russia is among the top 3 oil producers in the world, any effort to penalize Russian supplies might significantly impact the oil market as a whole, perhaps leading to inflationary pressures. And these threats come after Trump imposed fresh 25% secondary tariffs on countries buying oil from sanctioned Venezuela. That and the latest threat to Russia will add a new layer of complexity to the global oil trade, especially for major importers like India and China. Pressure would be especially felt by both these countries, who have emerged as Russia's primary consumers of barrels since Moscow's full-scale invasion of Ukraine back in 2022. But Russian crude exports hit a 5-month high in March, and US sanctions on Russia's oil tanker fleet show signs of faltering. Now, as part of Trump's efforts to end the war, the US announced last week that Russia and Ukraine had agreed to a Black Sea truce, and this comes after they accepted a 30-day pause to strikes on energy facilities. While Ukraine has pledged to promptly follow that truce, Kremlin officials have called for the lifting of some sanctions.